Psalm 34:8 says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him." How many times have you heard someone say, "God is good"? And how do you respond? All the time. And then, and all the time, God is good. What we believe about God is crucial to the quality of our lives, especially in difficult times. So, starting today, let's start reminding ourselves that God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. And keep saying it until it gets down into our spirit. What does it mean to be good? It means living up to the best and highest that one knows. And since God always knows what's best and highest, his goodness is beyond question. If God is good, genuinely, practically, consistently good, then our cup of well-being, security, peace, confidence, and joy should be overflowing. A good God can't break his promise, abandon his children, or fail to love and provide for them. In every trial and circumstance, you can be sure he will treat you in the best possible way. When things seem to be falling apart, when you stumble, confused in the dark, it's hard to see God's goodness or feel that things will get better. That's when we must draw on the faith that God has deposited in us. As Paul writes in Romans 12:3, "For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment, in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you." God has given us faith. So we must, by an act of our will, trust him in those dark moments. A troubled parishioner once asked his pastor, "Does the world look like a wreck to you too?" And the pastor replied, "Yes, like the wreck of a bursting seed. Without the wreck stage, when its world appears to be falling apart, the acorn could never give birth to an oak tree." So, embrace God's will in your time of testing, because as we read in Romans 12:2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." God's will is good, pleasing, and perfect. And ultimately, you will see that the Lord is good, and that we are blessed when we put our trust in him. I hope that you will remember to pray for our Operation Christmas Child mission team as they travel to Charlotte, North Carolina today and begin their work at the processing center tonight. And remember to pray for them all week. And also be praying for Grace Smith and her team of student volunteers as they prepare for this Friday's sold-out Pancakes and Pajamas Christmas event. It's another exciting week for sure. Have a great week, and I'll have more for you on Friday when we return from Charlotte. But until then, remember this: God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Make it a great day.